Hello friends, my name is Raza Masood. Today we will discuss about the topic internal rate of return. Friends, this is basically a topic to select a project basically. Whenever we study PMP or project management body of knowledge, there is a method defined as internal rate of return. IRR is the short form. What is basically internal rate of return and what is the purpose of IRR? So friend, I just want to explain that IRR basically is a method to select a project. Basically it is a technique or methodology used by senior management whenever they want to select a project. Like for example, you have 5 projects which can be started in the near future. So this technique can be used by senior management to select a project which should be started in future. This is a project selection methodology, project selection approach, that this project should be selected, should be initiated, because the internal rate of return is higher on this project. So friend, please remember that this is a method to select a project, to start a project. Whenever you have multiple choices available to start a project, you can use this technique to select a project. Please remember that as a project manager, you are not responsible to select a project. Basically it is a responsibility of a senior management to select a project, but as a project manager you should know, you should have a knowledge that on what basis this project is selected and what is the criteria on which this project was selected. So let's start our tutorial in detail. First of all, I would request that please subscribe to my channel and also click on the bell option. So friends, what is basically internal rate of return? Just try to understand the concept that think of a bank account and you put money in a bank account and expect to get a return, for example 1%. This is just a very simple example. For example, just remember the internal rate of return, rate of return on investment. Friend, just try to understand that if you have $1,000 in your pocket and you just deposit this $1,000 in a bank account, so just remember that you have put it some money somewhere and now you are expecting some return on your investment, on your money. See, for example, you are expecting 1% after for example after 1 month you are expecting 1% on your investment. See, so it is basically a IRR, or basically it is a return on investment. 1% is basically return on investment. You have invested, for example, $1,000 and now you are expecting a 1% from your investment. So this is called return on investment. Like you have put it some money, you have invested some money, now you are expecting some return, now you are expecting some return on your investment. Try to understand again the same example. You have invested $1,000, deposited, for example you have deposited $1,000 in a bank account and now you are expecting 1% after 1 month from your investment. So 1% is basically it is a return on investment. Now remember one thing, that whenever you are selecting a project, you will always select a project which has a higher return on investment. For example, if you have 2 projects, one project investment return on investment is 5% and second one is of 6%, so you will definitely go for the 6% in return on investment. Always remember that the project having higher return on investment, it will always be preferred, it will always be selected having higher return on investment. So friends, let me give you an example, question and answer. For example, an organization has 2 projects from which to choose. Project A with an IRR, return on investment, of 21% and project B with an IRR or 15%. Which one is better option? So obviously project A will be selected. Why? Because it is a higher return on investment, 21%. So that's why it is has having at higher double return on investment, so it will be selected as project A. So always remember, the project having higher return on investment, it will always be selected. Here I would also explain you that I have not explained the formula of return on investment here, because see, this tutorial I am making with the concept of with an approach of PMP exam or project management body of knowledge. So I am not, please remember that with respect to PMP exam, you will never ever receive a question to calculate the return on investment. You don't need to calculate the you don't need to calculate the return on investment. You just remember one thing, that you will see questions in exam in which you have multiple options available, and you have to choose a project having higher internal rate of return, higher return of investment. So you have to choose the project which is having higher return on investment. So that's why I have not explained the formula of return on investment here. If anyone wants to see the formula, you can just Google it and you can find it on the Google. Just remember that with respect to PMP exam concept, you don't need to calculate the return of investment. You just remember that you have to choose the project where the return on investment is higher. Similarly, just see that example, we have selected the project A. Why? Because it has having the higher rate on investment. So that's why 21% and 15%. So we have selected the 21%, which is of project A. So friends, I hope I have explained the concept of return on investment. If you have any question, and if you are studying the PMP exam, I am hopeful that it will be beneficial for you, these videos, and please share it with your friends and colleagues, and also subscribe to my channel. And the purpose of making these videos is to share my knowledge with my friends and with my subscribers, whoever are basically studying PMP exam and project management body of knowledge, and they want to learn about project management. So honestly, I'm making these videos to share my knowledge with those persons especially. And also, if you are interested in the project management career and you want to grow in that career, so these videos would also be very helpful for you. So friends, that's all from my side, and thanks a lot for your time, and thank you for watching this video. So if you have any other question and you want to ask from me, please do ask from me, and please do ask from comment option. So thanks a lot for your time, and that's all from my side.